Short three-step drop pass, and it's picked up! Kevin Jones, 40, 35 and out of bounds. Heavily handoff Wagner, line of scrimmage into the secondary, 40, there he goes, 50, and Wags is off to the house, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdowns, Steven Wagner. Handoff to Majas and Josiah, and he fumbles the ball, picked off by the Ponies, taken to the house, touchdown, and Corey Albertson has the fumble recovery in midair. KLBB Radio in conjunction with VAC TV Channel 15. And our broadcast is produced by company TJ Broadcast Services. The website is tjsportsonline.net. Now that I got all the legalese done, and this is your Pony pregame show brought to you by Dr. David Wick, located in the Liberty Village on the hill in Stillwater. The Ponies, it is senior night tonight, as are some 31 seniors who will be honored prior to the start of the ball game. Terry Murphy, our public address announcer, will be introducing those 31 seniors. The opponent tonight, the Forest Lake Rangers. The Ponies have won 2 straight, now 3, and the 3 in conference, 4 and 3 overall. The Forest Lake Rangers, they have had their struggles the last 4 or 5 years, and this year they did post one win. They defeated Wayne Pier Lake earlier this season, but a 1-6 record, 1-5 here in the East Metro Blue Division. So that is a matchup tonight, the Ponies and the Rangers here in Club 1220 KLBB and online at klbbradio.com. And the scores from last week, week number 7, around the East Metro Blue. East Ridge over Roseville, 42-14. Our Stillwater Ponies put a hurt on White Bear Lake, 55-28. Cretan Durham Hall shutting out Forest Lake, 42-0 in Moundsview, defeating Woodbury by a score of 28-26. So the Ponies right now, they still have a lot to play for. And a win tonight should secure them a home game in the first round of the playoffs a week from Friday, the 28th. And their opponent could be either Anoka or it could be Centennial. And we'll find out after tonight. And as we cross over with Section 5. So, again, the Ponies with a lot to play for, loss, and they could be on the road on the Friday the 28th. So, again, a lot to play for head coach Bo Labor's crew. Again, this is your Pony pregame show, and we're going to take our first break. We'll come back, visit with head coach Bo Labor. But right now, this time out on Club 1220 KLBB and online at klbbradio.com.
Support Ponies football by joining the Ponies Touchdown Club, a nonprofit booster club whose mission is to improve player safety by purchasing new helmets and equipment, ensure adequate player-coach ratios, and support the overall needs of the program. Join today at poniesfootball.com.
Stadium on this Wednesday night, being MEA week. Our pregame show, of course, brought to you by Dr. David Wick in Liberty Village. Time for the coaches section and a chance to visit with the Ponies head coach. Because I have to make sure I get that right, because last week I called him the Augie head coach. So I want to make sure I'm talking to the right person here. And talking with head coach Bo Labor in a win last week over White Bear Lake. And for the second week in a row, we're hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah, make sure that Augie coach thanks you for the compliment. But last week, a lot of really bright spots. We had a huge advantage in the special teams. We averaged 43 yards per punt, didn't give up any yards in return. They only punted a couple of times. We had averaged 11 yards a return.
Talk about the offensive unit and where Jackson really stepped up, and kudos to the offensive line. He doesn't need much of a crease, but Jackson found the holes that afforded him by that offensive line, had a great game.
Yes, all of his time here, he's done everything right, and he's not flashy. He's a blue-collar runner. He runs real hard. He does everything. He's done everything that we could have ever asked him to do for years now, and he's starting to reap the benefits of that opportunity. And so we're real proud of him just being a good kid, doing the right thing, and making some plays off of it. Offensive line played well. We had a great week of practice, and it showed. And as the game wore on, we got more and more physical, and that's just exactly how Ponies football has got to be.
Right, I guess I was most impressed about Jackson. He's not that big of a guy, but boy, he's strong and a lot of lower body strength, and got the extra yards when he needed them.
Yeah, he's again done everything right. It was in the weight room in the spring, summer, and football in the fall, and there's a little bit of an idea like, what could we do in the winter? And so we encouraged him to go out and wrestle, and he did. And so, he's got that toughness thing, and it definitely made him a stronger competitor. And so again, he's doing a really nice job for us, and we're excited that Mason Green is going to be back, if not this week, for the playoffs, and gives us some different options, some different guys to do things that they're good at, and to spread the ball around a little bit.
Other side of the ball, defense, yes, we did give up a few yards on the ground, but when White Bear Lake got down, had to pass, the defense really stepped it up. He played a lot of zone defense, a linebacker dropping into coverage, and Aiden took advantage of that, picked off a couple, and Tommy B took one to the house. Defense played very well.
Yep, defense made some big plays. Again, we could have gotten off the field a couple of different situations that would have made our lives easier, but that's a good offensive football team. They've moved it against everybody except for Eastridge, and when you can put the offense in on short fields and the offense can go punch it in, you got a lot to be proud of as far as the defense is concerned. They're not going to have a great game as far as the goal boards are concerned, because we did give up a lot of first downs, and we didn't play well enough as far as the statistics of the game are concerned. But the scoreboard doesn't look like it does if it's not for the defense making some big plays and creating some short fields.
All right, Forest Lake here in just a bit. Talking to Tim Herman, gentleman I met when he was head coach at Champlain Park, now the AD at White Bear Lake, and we were talking next year. He was telling me that the districts shuffle, the sections shuffle. What's all that about?
Well, the way they're moving, and there is a petition in by the 6A head football coaches to make an adjustment. And I can explain that in a moment. But when it's all said and done, right now there's 28 teams that are districted together. And they're basically 28 of the 32 6A football teams. The adjustment that the head coaches would like to see is that it's just all 32 6A teams. And that way it would be easier to seed for the playoffs. And if you're going to be in the 6A playoffs, you might as well be in the 6A regular season. But if it stands the way it is now, instead of having an 8-team sub-district that we have right now, we would have a 7-team sub-district, and we would play 2 non-conference games instead of 1. So the way it stands right now, we would be playing against all of our same sub-district opponents as we have this year, except Forest Lake would be moving down to a 5A schedule and be playing in the 5A state playoffs, and we would have 2 non-conference games. We would be hosting Blaine week 1, and we would be traveling to St. Michael Albertville week 7, and then that would flip-flop the following year.
Oh, you're going to put me to the test here. That's a 100-mile round trip to the STMA. Forest Lake, Jeff's struggling to get that program turned around, but playing a team that has nothing to lose, that's a tough duty.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit more comforting that they're not scratching and clawing for their first win in 5 years. But they're improved from where they've been. They miss a couple of key players that they had last year, but they have a gritty group. They play defense harder than White Bear Lake does. They don't have nearly the offense that White Bear Lake does, but they were able to find a way to beat White Bear Lake. And they did it with some shoulder pads. They did it with some timely defense. They made some big plays on special teams, and they scored just enough points. So, we have a lot of fun. The kids do, the coaches do. It's lots of smiles. Even when we don't play our best football. When you go out there and you find a way to win, we make sure to celebrate. We make sure to have a lot of fun and savor it and enjoy it, because in 6A football, it's tough to get a win. And this is the hardest it's ever been for Stillwater to go out and get a win week in and week out throughout the entire course of the regular season. And it's the hardest it's ever been for the playoffs, because you've narrowed it down to the 32 biggest schools in the state, including 2 private schools that should be part of the biggest 32. And there's no byes, there's no cream puff first round playoff games. It's just tough. It's the toughest it's ever been. And so we're going to go out there and expect that they're going to give us a heck of a game, and we're going to have to play our best football.
All right, well, next Monday we'll talk about our opening round opponent in the playoffs, whether it be Woodbury, whether it be Mossview, whether it be somebody else, but we'll talk again Monday.
Sounds good. Go Ponies.
And that is head coach Bo Labor. That is the coaches section of your Pony pregame show, brought to you by Dr. David Wick, located in the Liberty Village here on the hill in Stillwater. And again, next week the playoffs get underway. And I apologize, we already played crossover. I thought we played in our own district in the first round, but it is crossover. So we will take on somebody from Section 5. The introductions are at the PA. We'll have the introductions here in just a bit. No, again, it is Cretin-Durham Hall and Moundsview, tjsportsonline.net, and 7:30 the kickoff there. As Cretin-Durham Hall is one of the clients of TJ Broadcast Services. And are we up and running there, Jordan? Jordan Simpkins. He's the director. We're up on VAC TV Channel 15. We had some technical issues, but we're up and running. And so we are on Club 1220 KLVB and on VAC TV Channel 15 and online at klvbradio.com. Nice to have everybody in sync. This broadcast also brought to you by the Pony Touchdown Club. And we thank Eric Olson and the crew for helping sponsor the broadcast all season long on VAC TV Channel 15. And both teams, as mentioned, on the field. Jeff Wilson is the head coach of the Forest Lake Rangers. He's in his 4th year. Before that, it was Billy Kirch was the head coach. We're going to go downstairs, pick up our national anthem.
Welcome to Pony Stadium tonight's game against the Rangers of Forest Lake High School, presented by the Ponies Touchdown Club. Tonight is senior night. At this time, we ask that you please stand. Hey, George, how you doing? Veterans may render a military salute as we sing along with Carol Alisi as she leads us in our national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And again, from Pony Stadium, our national anthem here tonight, as we are broadcasting again on Club 1220 KLBB and on VAC TV, Channel 15 here in the Valley. The Ponies scoreboard, and yesterday we split up here as the section girls championship game here at Pony Stadium unfortunately went by way of the Raptors. They defeated the Stillwater girls by a score of 4-0, so the Raptors are headed to state. Meanwhile, the boys, the number one ranked team of the state, and undefeated, as they won last night, defeating North St. Paul by a score of 2-1. They are headed to state, and they will play next Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, possibly at Park Cottage. We'll talk with Ricky Michael on our halftime show. We're going to talk with the activities director about the fall schedule and the different teams and how they've fared so far this first couple of months of the school year. Again, he'll be our halftime guest. And the volleyball team, they have one more match remaining on Monday, a non-conference match, and then they begin section play next Tuesday. And the Pony cross-country team, they competed in the Suburban East Conference cross-country meet up at Falcon Ridge and Forest Lake. And that was yesterday, and the boys finished second in the conference cross-country meet. The girls finished fifth in the cross-country meet. The tennis team, they bowed out earlier in the section play. They lost to Monsview. Matamita went on to beat Monsview in the section team championship. And let's see, have I covered everybody? Swimming and diving. And the swimming and diving team, they won the conference true team or the section true team championship. They placed fourth at state last Saturday, and now the individual competition, they'll get underway in about, November 5th, I believe it is, when qualifying begins for the state meet. And good luck to Mariah Luke and the swimming and diving team as well. And just around the corner, the winter sports season gets underway here at Stillwater Area High School. While Murph continues the introduction of the Stillwater Ponies, we're going to take a final break, and we'll be back with the kickoff brought to you by Ostrowski Insurance. That after these reminders on Club 1220, KLBB, and on VAC TV, Channel 15 here in the Valley. Back in 2 minutes.
Support Ponies football by joining the Ponies Touchdown Club, a nonprofit booster club whose mission is to improve player safety by purchasing new helmets and equipment, ensure adequate player-coach ratios, and support the overall needs of the program. Join today at poniesfootball.com.
And welcome back to the stadium. Again, Angie is my engineer here tonight. Forest Lake will be receiving to start the ball game, and they will be defending the goal to our right. And that means the Ponies will be kicking off, and of course it'll be Tyler Cullen to kick off. And back to receive for the Forest Lake Rangers. There's Sam Giacomino. And the other return man is Charlie Payne. The Rangers in the maroon and gold, actually maroon pants, white jerseys, and gold and numerals and so on, and maroon helmets. And we'll check out the Pony defensive unit as, again, Tyler would kick off, and this ball game is underway. MEA week and the kickoff near sidelines, and it comes to Giacomino. Sammy backs up to his 2-yard line, up the middle of the 5-10, 15-20, and to the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. And on special teams for the Ponies, in on the staff was Kevin Thole, linebacker, junior linebacker. And Forest Lake will start their first possession of the ball game just short of the 27-yard line. First down and 10. The opening kickoff again brought to you by the Ostrowski Insurance Agency. The quarterback will be Connor Hale. And we're going to have to guess a little bit on the rest of the offensive unit. It'll be Giacomino on the left hip of Connor Hale. And they go double wing man in motion. And on the jet sweep, sweeping in the near side and out to the 29-yard line. And on the staff was Benny Peterson. And on the run, on that jet sweep was Charlie Payne. And a pickup, they say, to the 30-yard line is second down and 7. The Stillwater defensive unit, Noah Jacobchek, Matt Johnson, and Connor Weiss. And the linebackers, Peter Hodenfeld, Alex Austin, Aiden Steves, and Zach Calls. Andrew Weisbrod is out of the ball game. And on second down, again, this is Giacomino going in motion. He gets the jet sweep, 30, 35, secondary to the 40, and to the 45, and out to the 46, maybe the 47-yard line. Giacomino again on the jet sweep. And finally brought down by Peterson and company, but not before Sammy has a pickup of 16. And Forest Lake has their first down of the ballgame at their own 46-yard line. And looks like we may have a penalty as the Rangers are dropping back. It is a holding call against the Rangers. And that'll back them up back to the 20-yard line. It'll be first down all over again. First down at about 19 from the 20-yard line. Empty backfield for Connor Hale, the quarterback. Connor sends a man in motion, Giacomino. And we have a whistle, and we may have illegal procedure against Forest Lake once again. They may have had two men moving at the same time. And the referee says, yep, it is illegal procedure. Back him up 5 more, second down, and 24 back at the Forest Lake 15-yard line. Secondary for the Ponies, Thomas Brushy, Austin Murr, Ben Peterson, and Graham Lumsher. Mentioned Andrew Weisbrod out of the ball game. And Zach Colley, the sophomore, is in. Andrew dinged up a little bit in that game against Whiteford. Like double wing, flanker to the near side. In motion is Sanders. Back to the pass. Connor Hale throws it out of the flat. And a diving catch out across the 20 to the 23-yard line. And on the catch for the Forest Lake Rangers is Roman Notch. Roman, a junior, running back, linebacker. They do play a lot of young men going both directions. A very short yardage pickup of only 7, Second down, and let's call it 15. Second and 15 from the Rangers' 22-yard line. And the Rangers going from right to left, ball on the near hash mark. Again, this time receivers both ways. Pistol formation, Giacomino in motion. Connor Hale back to pass. Here comes the rush, and down he goes. The Stillwater defense, and that is sack number 11 on the season. Connor Hale is sacked to the loss all the way back to the 10-yard line. That's 12 more. And it'll be third down and 27. Rangers deep in their own territory. This Stillwater defense has 8 fumble recoveries, now 11 sacks and 9 interceptions, including 3 last week. A correction, it is fourth down? Yes, it is. Fourth down. Mitch Jurdy is their punter, and he gets a line drive, but very short kick. Takes the Ranger bounce, keeps rolling. Benny Peterson watches it roll, and the Rangers are going to touch down at the Forest Lake 48-yard line. A 38-yard punt for Mitch Jurdy, and Stillwater has their very first possession of this ball game. And that means Grayson Hosh and company. And Grayson in the backfield, the 200-yard rusher, Jackson Dunleap. What a game he had last week. Cody Mensky, the up man, receivers both ways. In motion across the formation is Matt Stanton. Hosh rolling near side. Grayson throws it out of the flat. It's complete. And it is Fisher, Jacob Checker. Is that Cody? 6 or 9. It is Cody Pensky on the reception for the Stillwater Ponies, and down to the Ranger 41-yard line, a pickup of 7, second down and 3. Cody with a catch last week. In fact, Cody on the season now has 7 catches for over 60 yards. Second down from the Ranger 41-yard line, second down and 4, and the give to Jackson, and Jackson has the first down up the left side of his offensive line. And he gets the 37-yard line. That's just about all he needed. The bad spot. It's going to be about a half a yard short, third down and inches. The offensive line for your Pony, Devontae Hatcher, Jamar Callaway. And we have a new center out there for the Ponies. And I'll get to his number in just a bit. Trying to shuffle all my papers here. And it is Carson Humphrey, Jr. And there a dive off the left side of the offensive line. That offensive unit does the job. And a first down for the Ponies. First and 10 at the Forest Lake 34-yard line. So Carson Humphrey is the center. And the rest of the line, Charlie Meyer and Trenton Atwood, who mentioned Fisher, Jacob Check, and Matt Tannen are the wideouts. Vansky and Dunley. And in motion now, Mitch Bankin lines up tight on that far side. Grayson Hosh under center, and the give to Jackson. Gets outside and pursued there by the Rangers, and down he goes. And on the step for the Rangers with Logan Gilbert, 5'11" senior linebacker. And a loss on the play. No, pickup of about 1 on the play. It is second down and 9. And Jackson's numbers on the season, 58 carries, 365 yards, and 5 touchdowns. And all of those coming last week against White Bear Lake. So second in a passing situation for Grayson Hodge. And out of the pistol formation, gets the snap, pass on the flat, it is caught. And across the 30 down to the 29-yard line, I believe that's Ryan Berg. And it is Ryan Berg on the reception. And Ryan, receiving-wise, that's his 12th catch of the year. He's down to the Ranger 25-yard line. It'll be third down and 5 from that spot. Grayson Hodge with a visit with his offensive coordinator, Michael Pearman, here on the near sidelines. And the Ponies up to the line of scrimmage. This time they go slaughter right. Mitch Bankin is the wing back on that far side. Yep, he goes in motion to the near sidelines. They go double tights, and they give to Jackson. Get off a block, and Jackson gets one, but that's about it. And the Maroon and Gold stop him way short. As in on the stop defensively was Joey Jankowski, defensive end, a junior. And Jackson a pickup of only to about the 29-yard line. It is fourth down for the Ponies, fourth down and 4. Coming out of the ball game for the Ponies is Adam Knapp. He's played a lot of tight end recently, and the Ponies are going to go for it on fourth down from the Ranger 29-yard line. Receivers both ways, I formation, and it is Grayson rolling near side, throws into the flat. It is complete 20, and Mitch Bankin down to the 15-yard line. Mitch Bankin, our senior tight end, that's just his 4th catch of the season, but he picks up a Pony first down. Their second of the ball game. They mark it at the Rangers 16-yard line. That's a 13-yard pickup. And passing-wise, Grayson, 69 of 137 coming in for 735 yards, 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. And this time they'll work out of the shotgun. And on the give to Dunley. And Jackson going wide near side. Oh, as he hammered down to the 14-yard line. Good pursuit by that Forest Lake defense led by Nick Slowinski, junior defensive back. And only a pickup of 2 for Jackson, second down and 8 from the Ranger 14-yard line. Again, Forest Lake picking up a first down in the first possession, and then penalties did them in. And they had to punt it away. They had a couple of penalties on that opening drive. Stanton to the far side, Fisher to the near side. Vansky into the ball game. And the I formation, Grayson Haas under center. Give to Jackson, following Cody Vansky. Gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Before he is shut down, George Rendell, defensive end, junior, in on the staff, among others. And no gain of the play for Dunleavy. It is third down and 8 from the Forest Lake 14-yard line. Pony football on Club 1220 KLBB and on VAC TV channel 15. Again, a broadcast brought to you part 2 by the Ponies Touchdown Club. Receivers both ways. Graham Laubscher into the ball game now. He's wide to that far side. Hosh to pass, looking for Graham in the corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete. Graham Laubscher, the intended receiver, as Graham on the season with a couple of catches for 52 yards and a touchdown, but that time a little bit too far on the pass. It is fourth down and 8 from the Forest Lake 14-yard line. The Ponies are 1 for 1 and fourth downs. And this time I think are they going to bring in Tyler? Yes, they are. It'll be Tyler Cullen to attempt a 30-yard field goal attempt. As Grayson Hosh will put it down, ball down. Tyler's kick is up very long enough, and it is good. And the Ponies take a 3-0 lead on a 10-play drive. They go 48 yards. And a time off the clock, about 4 minutes. It is 3-0 Stillwater, back with a kickoff in 1 minute. This is Pony Football, East Metro Blue Division on Club 1220, KLBB, and on VAC TV Channel 15. Kickoff and a show on. Charlie Payne on the return once again for Forest Lake. Near sideline 25. Spins across the 25 and pushed out of bounds at the 28-yard line. As Marcus Darby, D-back by trade, one of the 31 seniors. And Forest Lake, their second possession of the ballgame from their own 28-yard line. Clock shows 4 minutes, 10 seconds ago in a 3-0 first quarter. By the way, the Pony B squad, they won yesterday. They will finish the season at the 500 mark, 4-4. The junior varsity team, I believe they have one more game, and they've lost just once so far this season, 5-0 on their record. At the quarterback, Connor Hale, he's a junior, and he goes empty backfield, and he's going to keep it himself, and he may have fumbled, and the Ponies think they've got it, and they do. The Ponies with another fumble recovery. That defense, that's their 9th of the season, a fumble. And Aiden Steves has the fumble recovery for the Ponies at the Ranger 26-yard line. That's Aiden Steves with 2 interceptions last week. Fumble recovery here. It is Stillwater football on the turnover at the Ranger 26-yard line. First down and 10. 4:05 to go. 9 fumble recoveries for your Ponies. Slot to the far side. The wing back is Mitch Bankin to the near side. Out of pistol formation as Bankin goes in motion far side. Grayson gives to Jackson into the secondary. Jackson cuts back across the 20 down to the 15, maybe the 14-yard line. It is good enough for a first down. And the Ponies have their 3rd first down of the ballgame. 1st and 10 at the Ranger 14-yard line. Jackson hands to Dustin right there. And now coming out of the ballgame, he is Adam Knapp, the tight end, 6'1", junior. As we go receivers both ways. Jacob Chick and Stanton. Fisher to the far side. Stanton to the near side. Bankin is the tight end. Grayson the handoff. And Jackson off the right side of his offensive line gets 1, maybe 2. And down to the 12-yard line. Second down and 8. And you heard head coach Bo Labor mention on our pregame chat that we could see Mason back next week against either Anoka or Centennial. In fact, let's see if I can quickly find a score. See if anything doing there at Centennial out there in Lana Lakes. And the Ponies up to the line of scrimmage. And the offset eye and the give to Dunlap. Jackson across the 10. Then pushed back by a whole host of white shirts. And again, led on the attack by Logan Gilbert, the senior linebacker. And Dunlap gets 2 on the play. 3rd down and 6 from the Forest Lake 10-yard line. Anoka Centennial up, no score. Prior Lake up on Hopkins 14-0. But looks like the Ponies have their first penalty of the ballgame. And indeed it is walked off back to the 13-yard line. That's a holding call. Holding is the call, so second down all over again. Second down for the 23. Second down, and let's call it about 18 from the 23-yard line. Again, receivers both ways on a strong right. The I formation, Cody's the up man, and is Grayson back to pass. Throws, it is complete. Across the 15 down to the 12-yard line. Past the original line of scrimmage. And on the reception there is Matt Stanton. And it is second down for the Ponies from the 12-yard line. So they picked up 9 of it, about half of that penalty. Third down, and let's go 9 from the Forest Lake 12-yard line. Now Cody Bensky will come on. I'm guessing we'll see a third wide receiver, and that is usually Ryan Berg. Sometimes we see Matthew McGinley out there. And sometimes we see double tight ends. Maybe Adam Knapp is in there as well. Slot to the near side. Flag on the play. Play is blown dead before the snap. And the referee looking up here to the press box, and it is illegal procedure against your Ponies. That'll back him up to the 17-yard line. It'll be third down, but this time third down and 13 from the 17-yard line. Need to get to about the 4-yard line. And now Ryan Bird comes in, and here comes McGinley into the ball game. Matt Shannon comes out. And Grayson Hosh trots in from the near sidelines. They break huddle. As Carson Humphrey leads them up to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers set. Man in motion is McGinley. And we may have illegal motion again. No, timeout called by Stillwater. Timeout on the field. 3-0 in favor of the Ponies. Back with more from the stadium in 30 seconds. This is East Metro Blue Division football on Club 1220 KLBB and on VAC TV Channel 15. Richie Sharon Company here tonight from the stadium. Big crowd on hand. Not quite as huge as that homecoming crowd, but it's just about full. The Ponies are knocking on the door. It is third down and about 12 from the 17-yard line. Grayson back to pass. Hosh into the corner of the end zone. Wide open. Matthew dive. Touchdown. Matthew McGinley wide open. Nobody within 10 yards of him. And Matthew McGinley, the reception for your Ponies. And it is 9-0. And for Matthew, that is his 6th catch of the year, his first touchdown at the varsity level. And the Ponies take a 9-0 lead, a 6-play drive. A 5-play drive. They go 26 yards after that fumble recovery by Aiden Steves. And Tyler Cullen now to attempt the extra point. Ball down. TC's kick is up, and it is through the uprights, yes. And it is Stillwater 10 and Forest Lake nothing. And the kick up coming off in 30 seconds. More from the stadium after this on Club 1220 KLBB. Back in 30. Also in the house tonight, Jordan Simpkins, our director on our television broadcast. Brett's on camera. Anders is upstairs. And you are back home watching and listening to the broadcast. Here's Tyler Cullen. He'll kick off to the Rangers. Ponies now leading by a score of 10-0 with 1:13 to go. That drive took about 3 minutes. Kick end over end and short. It is Payne again. Charlie, third straight return. 10, 15, 20. And Payne across the 25, across the 30. And they say forward progress got him to the 30-yard line. Forest Lake football. Their best starting position of the night so far. 1:07 to go in this first quarter. Forest Lake's only win. They've defeated White Bear Lake earlier this season. And the Rangers will start their drive again on the near hash mark. As they go right to left. And Giacomino to the near side. Charlie Payne to the far side. As Connor Hale, the quarterback. Connor. And he gives on the jet sweep. It is Giacomino, 45, midfield, 45, 40. Salmon to the 35, 30, and brought down from behind. Inside the 25 and down to the 22-yard line. As in on the stop for the Ponies, bring him down from behind as Alex Austin The senior linebacker chased him down, but not before Jack Camino had the biggest run of the night all the way down to the Pony 24-yard line. And that is 45, about 46 yards. And Forest Lake has their second first down of the ballgame. And now Jack Camino will come out of the ballgame. He'll get a rest. As Connor Hale, the junior quarterback, he'll go. Empty backfield, Dusty Nyblom running back. He goes in motion. Dusty gives the hand up. Nyblom going wide far side, cuts back 20 and down to the 16-yard line before the black shirts get to him. Dusty Nyblom, 5'10", 160-pound senior. And pulling himself up off the turf, the Ponies' leading tackler, Benny Peterson. He's the leader by a big margin. It is a 7-yard pickup, second down and 3 from the Ponies' 17-yard line. Maybe one more play before the end of this quarter. And a 17-yard touchdown pass from Grayson Hosh. His 9th touchdown throw of the season. Matthew McGinley on the receiving end as they go double wing. And in motion is Jack Camino back in the ball game. And they give it to Sammy, and he goes wide on the far side of the jet sweep. And this time the pursuit is there by the Ponies. Aiden Steves leading the charge. He's the second leading tackler on this club. And a 1-yard pickup for Jack Camino. It is third down and 2 from the 16-yard line. And that is the end of the first quarter. Stillwater 10, Forest Lake nothing. More from the stadium in 1 minute here on Club 1220 KLVB and on VAC TV Channel 15. Back in a minute.
This shirt makes me look so fat. My makeup is all messed up. Why am I so ugly? Huge bags under my eyes. My nose is disgusting. Ugh, what's wrong with my teeth?
Support Ponies football by joining the Ponies Touchdown Club, a non-profit booster club whose mission is to improve player safety by purchasing new helmets and equipment, ensure adequate player-coach ratios, and support the overall needs of the program. Join today at poniesfootball.com.
Coming back, Connor Hale, quarterback keeper against the 15-yard line. And he's going to be about a yard short. It'll be fourth down and 1 at the Pony 15-yard line. And looks like Forest Lake is going to go for it. Jack Camino looking over to the far sidelines. Connor Hale mentioned he's a junior quarterback. And the break huddle, Mitch Jurdy, he's the tight end on the near side. Payne is the wide out to the near side. And man in motion. And on the jet sweep into the secondary. Jack Camino to the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown. Sammy Jack Camino, their leading rusher. He goes in from 15 yards out. And Forest Lake is on the board. It is now 10-6, a 5-play drive. They go 70 yards. The biggest part of that drive was that 46-yard run by Sammy Jack Camino. And the Rangers are on the board. And that drive took all of, 50 seconds on that drive. So they score quickly. And Hale will hold. I believe that's Chris Snyder is the PAT man for the Rangers. Ball down. And the kick is up. No, that's Mitch Jurdy. And Mitch Jurdy puts it through the uprights. Yes, it is 10-7. And the Rangers have cut it to 3. And we'll be back with a kickoff in 30 seconds. This is Pony Football, week number 8 here on Club 1220 KLBV and VAC TV Channel 15. welcome you back here to the stadium as Mitch Jurdy will kick things off for the Rangers. And Graham Lauscher and Benny Peterson are back for the Ponies. They're wearing the blacks tonight, not the red uniforms, but the black with the wide numerals, the white helmets, and the Pony logo, of course, on the helmets. Jurdy kicking off from left to right. It is 10-7, and the ball, I thought it came off the tee. A low line drive kick. One of the upmen picks it up at the 30, and then met immediately and goes down to the 32-yard line. And who was the man on the return there? That was Benny. No correction, that was Austin Murr. Murr took a hit. Being a defenseman, he knows how to take a lick and keep on moving. Austin Murr on the return out to the 32-yard line. First down and 10. 11-13 to go. First half. Grayson Hodge to Matthew McGinley. Touchdown, first of the ball game. Tyler Cullen, a 30-yard field goal in that first quarter. And Fisher to the near side, Matt to the far side. Bankin lined up tight on that far side. I formation, Betsky and Dunley. And it is Grayson back to pass, rolling near side. Here comes the rush. Heads up field, 30 and to the 34. And then he is hammered down to the 35-yard line. Coming up to put the hit on him was Max Carlson, defensive end, a junior. And for Grayson, a pickup of 3, second down and 7 from the Ponies' 35-yard line. I mentioned the B squad won yesterday, and they finished the season at 4-4 on the year. And out of the break, this time slot to the near side. As Grayson working out of the pistol formation right now, gets the snap. Quick pass into the flat, complete to Fisher. Jacob check after the 39-yard line. That's 4. It is third down and 3. Fisher on the season, did I give you his stats? 25 catchers coming in, 357 yards, and a couple of touchdowns. Third down 3 from the Ponies' 39-yard line. Stillwater with a win tonight could seal the deal and get themselves a home game in the first round of the playoffs. A lot depends on how Monsview and Cretin-Durham Hall does. If Monsview picks up the upset, it is Grayson Hosh the give, and we got a new running back out there cut down to the 39-yard line. And on the carry was Mason Green. Mo said he wouldn't play until next week. Mason Green, his first carry of the ball game, and his first carry in about a month. And he comes up a couple of yards short, fourth down, and a full 2 yards to go at the 40-yard line. And nice to see him back after that shoulder injury. Mason came into the ball game. We'll let Mason punt this one away, the leading punter in the district, and gets the kick off. It is short, and it takes a Ranger bounce back upfield, and the Ponies got to touch it down at the 41-yard line. And unfortunately, that's only about a 19-yard punt, but a lot of backspin on it. And it is Forest Lake football. I wanted to get to Mason's stats there quickly. Forgot his number right away. Mason with 58 carries, 235 yards to start the ball game, so 236 yards. It is Forest Lake football trailing by 3. They'll start this drive from the 41-yard line. 3 and out for the Ponies on that drive. 9:08 to go here in the first half. As Connor Hale in motion is Jack Camino. And again they go jet sweep, far side Jack Camino. Line of scrimmage and maybe a half a yard. But that's it. As again, the black shirt did a good job to sprint that play out. And they turn him inside. As in on the stop for the Ponies, Alex Oshin from his inside linebacker spot. No gain on the play, second down and 10. Forest Lake from their own 41-yard line. Hodenfeld, Oshin, Steves, and Coyle are the linebackers. Brushy, Murr, Peterson, and Lumpshire in the secondary. Jacob Check Johnson and Weiss is the defensive line. Tyler Wilson is out. And on the handoff dive, fullback dive, and again, nothing new in the black shirts with a great stop in the middle. There's Benny Peterson at the bottom of the pile. And a loss in the play of a yard back to the Ranger 40-yard line. Third down and 11 from that spot. Now Peterson, our leading tackler. Andrew Weisbrod and Aiden Steves were tied for the number 2 spot. Number 3 was Noah Jacobchek. Ponies already a sack and a fumble recovery in this ball game. 3rd down, 11 for Connor Hale, the junior quarterback. Slot to the right. Pistol formation. In motion is Jack Camino. Hale back to pass with time. Throws over the middle and is picked off by the Ponies. It's picked off by Aiden Steves. And Aiden has another one. Aiden Steves, he had 2 against White Bear Lake last week. And he's got 3 in the space of about 5 days. He's also had a fumble recovery. And the Ponies have their 10th interception of the season. And on the INT, so Aiden has a fumble recovery and an INT. And it is Stillwater football right at the midfield stripe. 1st down and 10 with 7:41 to go here in the first half. Ponies leading by a score of 10-7. Grayson Hodge under center. And he gives to the deep back. Jackson Dunleap, 50. Stiff arms a man. And he gets a yard of the play, maybe down to the 48-yard line. As in on the stop for the Rangers, Quinn Massey, junior defensive back by trade. And Jackson a pair, 2nd down and 8. Inside Forest Lake territory at the 48-yard line. And up to the line of scrimmage where you have receivers both ways. Grayson out of the I formation. And on the give to Dunleap, Jackson 1 yard, and that's it. Wrapped up on the play by A.J. Keplin, linebacker, 5'11", 186-pound senior. And Jackson not having the better of the night so far in the running department. They kept him in check for the most part. His biggest one so far has been about 12 yards. 3rd down, just inside the Ranger 48-yard line after the interception by Steves. And Ryan Bird comes into the ball game, so a 3-receiver set. As Grayson will work out on the pistol formation. Here comes the blitz off the corner. Grayson steps inside that rush, throws downfield, and it is dropped. Throwing into double coverage, and not so much dropped as broken up on the play by Josh Schmitz, defensive back. Grayson tried to thread the needle on a double team, and it came up wide of the mark. And on 4th down, Mason will have to come in to punt it away from the Rangers' 48-yard line. And Giacomino back to receive, and also back, I believe it was Zach Jake Winsman. Mason's kick, line drive kick. Giacomino watches it bounce once, and again it takes a Ranger bounce. And finally touchdown by the Ponies. Touchdown on special teams there. Give credit to Trent. Oh, I better not butcher this name. Wobeldorf? Trent Wobeldorf, defensive back senior. On a senior night, I had to butcher that one. It is 1st and 10. So the Ponies again, another 3 and out. Forest Lake hands the football at their own 15-yard line. Clock shows 6:15 to go here in the first half. Again, Ricky Michael, our activities director, will be my special guest at halftime, as we'll cover a number of subjects in our 8-minute talk or so. Man in motion across the formation. Jet sweep near side. 15 cutting back across the 20 as again Sammy Giacomino not to the 22-yard line. 7-yard pickup. 2nd down and 3. As Peter Hoodenfeld is outside linebacker spot. He makes the stop. Messenger service from the far sidelines, bringing the play from Jeff Wilson. He's the head coach and the offensive coordinator for the Rangers. Trying to get their program turned around. They've had, 1 win in the last 4 years. Slot to the near side. As Connor Hale. And he gives to Giacomino again. Sammy off the left side of his offensive line. Going to be very close to the sticks on that far sidelines. As Benny Peterson and company in on the step along with Connor Weiss. And they did give him the 1st down. Yes, they did. It is 1st and 10 for Forest Lake at their own 25-yard line. And unofficially, I believe that is their 3rd first down of the ballgame. The good doctor, Todd Smith, he will give us all the official totals on our halftime show. Again, everybody in tight. Just the one wingback, Jack Camino. He goes in motion. Gets the hand up, going wide near side, 35, and to the 40. And correction, just short of the 40-yard line, maybe the 39-yard line. Again, that jet sweep has really worked well. Holden fell again into the step. But the Rangers have back-to-back first downs, 1st and 10 from the Rangers' 38-yard line. And first down at number 3 for Forest Lake. It's a 10-7 ball game. Sammy Giacomino, he'll be closing in on a 100-yard mark. And he's just a junior, by the way. He'll have 100 yards by halftime. There he goes in motion. And this time the fullback dive. And the Ponies read it. And they shut him down for no gain. And that fullback is who? Remy Brisboe. Running back, 5'7" senior. Remy Brisboe, a pickup of 2 on the play. 2nd down, 8 from the Ranger 40-yard line. And the Rangers, they run a goal up to the line of scrimmage. Trip to the far side. Wing back to the near side. Empty backfield as it is Giacomino again in the backfield on the sweep. And this time the Ponies read the play well, and Aiden Steves from his inside linebacker spot penetrates and gets him for a loss. Back to the 35-yard line, loss of 5, 3rd down, and a full 13 yards to go. 3:40 to go here in the first half, moving quickly. It's Metro Blue Division football here on Club 1220 KLBB. And on BAC TV channel 15. It's Payne to the near side. On 3rd on a passing situation for Connor Hale. Empty backfield. Back to passes Cutter. Here comes the rush. Heads upfield himself. He has the 35-40 and out of bounds. And about the 44-yard line. Yep. And they needed 13. They got about 9. It'll be 4th down and 4 from the Rangers' 45-yard line. Maybe the 44. And out of bounds with 3:13 to go here in the first half. And huge crowd of youngsters back behind the goalpost near the scoreboard. And I have to find out from Terry Murphy, what that exactly is all about. As Dirty to punt it away. And the kick very short near sideline. Take another 20-yard line. And brought down immediately is Benny Peterson. Peterson giving ground. And the Rangers down underneath that short kick. And the Ponies will start this drive at their own 19-yard line. Now they do have 3 timeouts remaining, or 2. 2 timeouts remaining here in the half. They have 81 yards to go and 3:09 here on the clock in this first half. Field goal by Tyler Cullen. And a 17-yard touchdown pass from Grayson Hosh to Matthew McGinley. The only score of the ball game for the Ponies. Slot to the far side, offset on this time. And it is Grayson, no handoff. And it is Dunleap, and Grayson across the 25 and out to the 30-yard line. No, that's Mason Green. Mason Green with a second carry. And this time he makes it count. He's got a 10-yard pickup and a first down for the Ponies. And that is our first in about 3 possessions. We were 3 and out our last 2 possessions. This time a 10-yard pickup to the 30. It is first and 10. Again, slot to the near side, plus the wing back as Grayson. And on the hand up near side, 30, 35, Mason Green out to the 39-yard line. Mason Green and another big chunk of yardage, about 9 on the play for the junior running back. In on the stop for the Rangers was A.J. Keplin from his linebacker spot. It is 2nd down. Let's call it 1 for the Ponies' 39-yard line. Plenty of time, about 2:20 to go here in the half. And Grayson Hodge working out of the pistol formation. And again, he gives to Mason. He has the first down across the 40, not to the 44-yard line. 5 more for Mason. It is first down and 10, 3rd first down in this drive for the Ponies. And they say it was a neat touchdown about the 43-yard line. Messenger service from the near sidelines. 2 minutes remaining. Slot to the far side. Mitch Bankins, wing back on the near side. Ranger 4-man front on the defense. Grayson Hosh pass out of the flat. It is caught there by Jacob Check, and Fisher across midfield into Ranger territory. Has a first down to the 46-yard line. And a 9-yard pickup. And the Ponies have 4 first downs on this drive. 1st and 10 inside Ranger territory. And now they start the clock. They move the chains. Cody Bensky into the ball game. He's the blocking back in front of Mason. Grayson Osh under center. Back to pass. Looking near side. Throws downfield. And open is Fisher, but the pass is way underthrown. And then a flag on the play. Offensive or defensive pass interference. And they're going to call it against the Rangers. Looks like Logan Gilbert was the suspect. But it'll be a defensive pass interference charge to the Forest Lake Rangers. Was that George Rendell? Pass interference to call against the Rangers. And that'll be marked off from the line of scrimmage, which is the 46-yard line. It should be a 15-yarder down to the 31. And it is 15 and another first down for the Ponies. It's a minute 32 and 2 timeouts remaining. So clock not too much of a problem. See if the Ponies can't punch one in before we head to halftime. Our halftime show, of course, brought to you by Justin Plumbing. And this time we go with a 4 receiver set. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Grayson Haas rolling near side. Grayson looking downfield. He's going to be brought down. A sack on the play by the Rangers. Max Carlson coming in from his defensive end spot. And the Rangers with the quarterback sack, their first of the night. And a loss all the way back to the 38-yard line. Second down and a 17. McGinley comes out of the ball game. And coming in is Graham Lobsher as a wide out. 4 receiver set again. 3 to the far side. Under a minute to go. As Grayson gets the snap, rolling far side, gets a block from Green. And then Grayson is going to be brought down. Another quarterback sack. And the Rangers teeing off on the Pony quarterback. And Grayson loses another chunky yardage back to the 44-yard line. That's 6 more. It is 3rd down and a 23. And we're going the wrong way. And really no sense of urgency right now. We haven't used our last 2 timeouts. And it looks like the Ponies are going to run one more play and head to the locker room. Grayson still along the near sidelines. And he's not going to come back to the huddle. Again, in high school football, there's no play clock. And now Stillwater will call timeout with 13 seconds to go in the half, and we'll keep it right here. Again, our Justin Plumbing halftime show coming up shortly. We'll run down the highlights of this first half of scoring summer. And the good doctor, Dr. Todd Smith, he'll be up with the first half stats. And then we'll have our visit with Ricky Michael, and we'll have much more here from the stadium. Senior night. And they must have emptied out the elementary schools because there's a huge throng of youngsters down there in the end zone. They're lining. They're 30 deep out near the scoreboard. So the present seniors and the seniors to be here in about 12 years. Just a huge crowd of youngsters off to our right. Ponies using the second of their 3 timeouts. And now up to the line of scrimmage, and Hosh has a 3 receiver set out of the pistol formation, gets the snap, back to pass, steps inside the rush. He throws downfield. It is caught by Stanton, and Matthew across the 30 and out of bounds to the 26-yard line with 4.3 seconds to go. Looking for the Anoka Centennial score. That could be our opponent next Friday night. And I don't have anything in from Ladder Lakes. Still no score. And the Ponies use another timeout. Looks like they did. This is their final timeout with 4.3 seconds to go. Right now it would be about a 48-yarder, probably beyond Tyler Cullen's range. And it would be into the wind. Wind blowing from this. I always thought this stadium was laid out north to south, but it's actually diagonal. And it is, northwest to southeast, something like that. I don't know how my geography is. How about you, Jordan? You feel geography too, huh? And so the Ponies on fourth down will go for it. Fourth down. And about 4 from the 25-yard line. Final play of the half. Grayson Hosh back to pass. Here's a downfield into the end zone. It is incomplete. Pass intended in the corner of the end zone, far side. Looks like for Matthew McGinley. And that is the end of your first half. We played 24 minutes of football. It is Stillwater 10 and Forest Lake nothing. Back with our Justin Plumbing halftime show in 2 minutes, as this is East Metro Blue Division football on Club 1220 KLVV and on VAC TV Channel 15. Back in 2 minutes.
You can't hide.
On their very first possession of the ball game, they went the short field on a short punt. They went 48 yards and 10 plays, got stalled out at the 14-yard line. And Tyler Kellen coming on to nail the 30-yard field goal to give the Ponies a 3-0 lead. And the Rangers ensuing possession, a fumble recovery by Aiden Steves. And the Ponies went to work once again as they went the short field on the fumble recovery. They went 26 yards in about 5 plays. And the final 17, Graham Hodge to Matthew McGinley. And it was 9-0. Point after was good. It was 10-0. Rangers would come back late first quarter, early second quarter. Sammy Giacomino, their outstanding running back, and did the load of the ball carrying. He took one in from 15 yards out. Point after was good. And there's where we stand, 10-7 here at the end of the first half. And the good doctor is up here in the press box with the stats in that first half. And first of all, what do we have for team stats? Can you hear? Can you hear me?
Support Ponies football by joining the Ponies Touchdown Club, a non-profit booster club whose mission is to improve player safety by purchasing new helmets and equipment, ensure adequate player-coach ratios, and support the overall needs of the program. Join today at poniesfootball.com.
We have, Stillwater through the air, 84 yards. Grayson's 8 for 11 for 84 yards. 1 touchdown. Nice.
Number 7, the matchup featured the Stillwater Ponies. 3-3 overall and 2-3 in conference. And White Bear Lake looking for their first win of the year. They're 0-5 here in the Metro Blue at 0-6 overall. And the district's leading punter, Mason Swersler. And Mason averaging almost over 43 yards a punt. His longest 69. That's not one of his longest. And the receiver back there got pasted immediately. A high kick, but very short. And he comes in motion across the formation as Grayson Hosh gives near side, and the Bear defense stiffens, and down the goal. The White Bear Lake Bears throw up a big orange wall there, and the Ponies on 4th down fail to make it. Grayson Hosh out of the pistol formation, looking at it, that 4-3 front, and he drops the ball, picks it up, and running for his life, Grayson Hosh heads upfield. Grayson 20, 15, 10 to the 5, cuts back to the goal line, touchdown! Are you kidding me? A bobbled snap from center and Tyler Olsen. Grayson picked it up. Looked like he was going to be sacked. He went wide, had a couple of blocks down that far sidelines, cut back to the middle, and Grayson Hosh is in the end zone. Athletic director up to the line of scrimmage. Handoff, short man, pull back, and are they in? Yes, touchdown. Touchdown off the left side of the offensive line, then a late flag. Offset, so we got a tight end in on the play. As Mitch lines up tight, near side, Hosh under center. Grayson. Give to Jackson. He has the 45 midfield. First down, 45. He breaks it free. And Jackson's going to go 30, 25, 10, 15. Touchdown. And then a flag on the play. Cullen back to receive his Majestic. Brzezowski, they're going to try the onside kick. And I think the Ponies got it. Graham Lobster's got it. Nice high bounce. And Graham Lobster, nice sunny hop. Flag on the play. Leap is the lone set, or the deep back. And on the give to Jackson, and he follows Cody Bensky into the end zone. Touchdown. Jackson Dunlap has scored 2 touchdowns in the last couple of minutes. 10 from the White Bear Lake 20-yard line. Dacus to pass again. It is tipped, and it's intercepted by Steeds. Aiden Steeds on the interception. He's got the 15, maybe the 14-yard line. Now Aiden has got an interception. 2 of our 4 linebackers have INTs. In motion is standing across formation to the far sidelines as Grayson Hosh going to keep it himself. Grayson has a touchdown. Grayson Hosh, Mr. Adrian Peterson out there. Slot to either side as bad snap, back to pass, Deckis, and his pass is knocked down. Another interception, and it's Aiden again. The pass was deflected, and Aiden goes up, and he's got another one. Correction, yeah, that is Matt Johnson on the stacked eye. And on the give, Jackson has the hat trick. Jackson Dunlap into the end zone. Set, and Bears running. And Dak is back to pass. Here comes the rush. Avoids one man, throws it downfield in the end zone. Touchdown! Dacus into the end zone. Touchdown for the Bears. Right now with the momentum. As Tristan back to pass. Here comes the rush. And he is brought down and a sack. There's Connor Weiss as the Ponies have their 5th sack of the season on the 23-yard line. And Dacus again back to pass on 4th down with time, downfield, end zone. It is caught or not? No touchdown. Yes, touchdown catch in the corner of the end zone for the Bears. And they double tight end, no wide receivers, and the give deep back Jackson looking for 4 and's got it. Jackson Dunleap again. His 4th rushing touchdown of the season and of the ball game. Rolesville next week. Tristan back to pass protection. Good on the flat. It is almost picked off. It is picked off by the Ponies. Heading up the near sidelines. It is Tommy Brushy trying to go the distance. Tommy Brushy pulling away. He scores! Tommy Brushy from about 75 yards out. The intended receiver bobbled it, and Tommy bobbled it. Finally got possession, and he outraced the entire field at their own 37-yard line. And Atkins back to pass. Here comes the rush, and down he goes. 2nd sack of the night, and shooting it was Benny Peterson, another safety blitz. And the wingback is Mitch Bank, and he'll go in motion. There he does. As Grayson Haas out of the pistol on the give to Jackson, goes wide. And he's got the 35, 31st down, 25, 20 to the house. 5, yes, 5 touchdowns for Jackson Dunleap. Broke about 3 tackles on the trip to the end zone as he is closing in on 200 yards rushing. 5 for number 28. And what a debut for the senior running back. Lions look into his quarterback. Quarterback coach. His Lions back to pass. Here comes the blitz. And they get him. Yes, sack number 3. Lions could not avoid the rush as the Ponies sent the house. 16-yard line. And Lions, and on the give, and it is Woods. James into the end zone. Yes, touchdown. James Woods goes in from 16 yards out, and the Bears put 6 up on the board. It is 55-27. That's better. We play on the East Metro instead of having to travel across town in Minnetonka or Chandler.
You can't hide.
.27 and 25-20, so they're all very competitive games.
Support Ponies football by joining the Ponies Touchdown Club, a non-profit booster club whose mission is to improve player safety by purchasing new helmets and equipment, ensure adequate player-coach ratios, and support the overall needs of the program. Join today at poniesfootball.com.
Or Mounds View, and Matamita actually beat Mounds View in the final 6-1.
What did you do at recess today? Kickball. Are you going to the party tonight?
Yeah, there's going to be lots of beer and vodka.
Yeah, I just paid Josh $20 for weed. We're going to get so high.
Oh, do you think Josh gave some more alcohol? I want to get totally wasted.
Yeah, maybe, but my sister has a fake ID. Maybe she could get it for us.
I wish my brother was that cool. My brother only buys me cigarettes.
Well, we better get to class.
Well, see you at the party.
All right, cool.
Section competition at the University of Minnesota.
It starts with 1.
But we have strength in numbers. Together,
we can tackle cancer.
what's the progress? What's on the construction project? Are we behind schedule? Are we ahead of schedule? What's the progress?
I think if you ask everybody around the campus that we're behind schedule, but the reality is things are looking really nice. It's been a great fall with all the rain and all the moisture to have the artificial turf fields. We definitely were able to use those to our advantage. We didn't miss any games. I think if we would have had grass fields, we probably would have missed some with the 3-inch rain nights that we had. But that being said, it was great. The pack is relatively on time. Looks like they're going to try to close it up before winter comes. And if they do that, they'll start working on the interior. People are asking about the brick on the pack. It's not going to happen until next spring. They're going to close it up, and then they're going to work inside. And I think their focus is to get the humanities wing and the science wings done because there are some. The county and the city of Oak Park Heights has some stipulations as far as the propane usage and all that. So it'll come. It'll come.
And of course, the last part of that will be landscaping.
Yes, landscaping will be wonderful. If you go to the back of the building, actually things are kind of cleaning up a little. If you go to the front of the building, no, not at all. But it will look marvelous 1 year from today.
Again, the 31st, Lee's Club will have their tryouts. We'll start with winter sports season. We've got a couple of new coaches on staff here for winter, Brady and Lee. Tell us about those two gentlemen.
Well, Lee Gillespie is very new. He had been Tony Scheide's assistant for a number of years. He'll take over the girls' hockey program, and we're very excited. Lee is a teacher in the district, and I think the big thing for him is he puts his kids first and foremost, and that's very important for us, and I think the kids will have a lot of fun playing under him. Brady Hannigan comes to us from Hill Murray. A great reputation, especially with that upset win over Matamidi in the playoffs last year. Brady has worked very hard over the summer. He's gotten a look at some of our kids, and we're excited about the year.
Any other changes in staff here on campus?
The only other change is Brittany Schroeder will take over our dance team this fall. And other than that, everything is set to go. We've got boys hockey and hockey day looming on the horizon in January. We'll probably hear a number of things throughout the winter on that one. But Tracy Swenson, Rich Keller, all of the other coaches are in line and ready to get going.
All right, thank you, Ricky. Ricky Michael, our activities director. Both teams are back on the field. And the second half kickoff brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Aaron Runk is coming up in 2 minutes. Again, this has been your halftime show brought to you by Justin Plumbing. More from the stadium after these reminders on Club 1220 KLVB and on BAC TV Channel 15 back at 2.
One more rep, one more set, one more mile. That is what it takes to get the edge. Winning is what happens when deep down inside you got tired of losing. Winning is what happens when your desire to win is greater than your fear of failure. Winning is what happens when your why is bigger than your opponent's why. When your hunger is greater, when your soul says, no, it won't take second anymore. No longer will I settle. I deserve first. First is mine, and I will take what is mine. Win at all costs. Sometimes it's gonna hurt. Sometimes it might even seem impossible. But remember, it's only impossible if you give up. If you stay in the game, hang in there, give yourself a shot. It is possible. Make sure your opponent knows you are ready for war. Look him in the eyes and make sure he knows he won't stop you. Look him in the eyes and you will see his fear because he knows he's not ready for you. Not today. This is your time. Refuse to give up. Never settle and win at all costs.
All right, thank you, Mike, and welcome back here to the stadium as the Ponies will receive to start this second half in a closer ball game than many thought this would be. It's a 10-7 Stillwater lead as we head to this second half as The Ponies will be receiving, and back to receive is Graham Launcher and Betty Peterson. And it'll be Mitch Dirty to kick things off for the Rangers from left to right. And again, this is your second half kickoff brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Aaron Runk. Good football player back, can I say this, Aaron, but 21 years ago. Dirty to kick off. Again, with the wind at his back. And the kick, low line drive kick. And takes a high bounce and finally picked up by Benny Peterson at the 25 to the 30, 31, 32-yard line. And that's where he is brought down. Not one of your classic run backs, as that ball took about 8 bounces and finally Benny picked it up and got about a dozen yards on the return. And so it'll be Stillwater football from their own 32-yard line. 30-yard field goal from Tyler Cullen, 17-yard touchdown pass from Grayson Hosh to Matthew McGinley. And Mason Green came on late in that second quarter. We have an eye formation. Let's see if that's Jackson or if that's Mason. Grayson Hosh under center. And on the give to the deep back. And across the 35 and out to the 37-yard line, 28 or 33. And it is Jackson. Jackson Dunleap on the pickup of about 5. Second down and 5 from the Ponies' 37-yard line. Again, for the Ponies up front, Devontae Hatcher and Trenton Atwood, Jamar Callaway, Charlie Meyer. And our new center today is Carson Humphrey. Tyler Olson has not played tonight. Hopefully he's okay. Grayson Hosh under center on second down. And he's back to pass, rolling far side, throws it out in the flat. A diving attempt across the 45. Does Mitch get it? And he did. Mitch Mankin with the catch, his second catch of the ball game. And he has a Pony first down, or 9th of the ball game. First and 10 from the Stillwater 45-yard line. We needed 5, got about 8 on that catch for the big tight end. The Rangers coming in a 1-6 record. Only win for White Bear Lake early in the year. As Fisher and Matt to the near side, bank into the wing back to the far side. As Grayson Hosh out of the pistol formation, banking in motion. And on the give near side, Jackson Dunleap, and nothing doing. All host of maroon jerseys are there to meet him. And their leading tackle in that first half, Max Carlson, he was there to meet the attack, and Jackson lost of a yard in the play, second down, and 11 from the 44-yard line. Ranger defense had a couple of sacks in that first half as well. Ponies had 1 sack. So second and a passing situation. Adam Knapp comes out of the ball game at that tight end spot. Cody Vansky comes in as a potential receiver. Cody the up man. Grayson's pass. Fisher at midfield. Lowers that shoulder, tries to get another yard, but to no avail. As in on the stat was Wyatt Helinski, cornerback, senior. As Fisher Jacobchek with the pickup of 6, third down, and a full 5 yards to go at the midfield stripe. And now Vansky comes out. Adam Knapp will come in to play that tight end spot. As we're just on the way, third quarter here from Pony Stadium. Hope to be back here again a week from Friday, the 28th. As taking on possibly Anoka, possibly Centennial. They got to win this game first. Back in motion. Grayson back to pass. Throws it, and it is caught by Adam Knapp. And Knapp has a first down. Adam Knapp, the junior tight end, has, I think that's his first catch of the season. He and Tommy DeSaint-Aubin had, no, that's his second catch. They've been alternating at that other tight end spot when we gold double tights. But the Ponies have their 10th first down. This drive starting at the 32, now inside Ranger territory, the 43-yard line. And this time the offset eye behind Grayson Hosh, far hash mark, right to left. As Grayson on the handoff, nothing doing. Again, great defense by the Rangers. As again, Jackson is shut down by that Forest Lake defense led by Joey Jankowski, Alex Grundhofer, Hunter Nolan, and Max Carlson up front for the Forest Lake Rangers. And a loss of 4 on the play. Second down and 14 at the Ranger 47-yard line. And now Ryan Berg will come into the ballgame as our third wide receiver on a passing situation. He comes wide to the near side along with Fisher. Matt Stanton is flanked to that far side. And going in motion is Fisher across the formation to the far side. And the give, the end around. And the flea flicker, Grayson Hodge downfield. Wide open is Fisher, and he can't get to it. Little flea flicker there. They had Fisher, Jacob Check get the handoff, and then he flipped it back to Grayson Hodge and threw downfield as Fisher headed downfield. And the pass was way underthrown. Grayson, pretty good half at 8 of 11, but that one missed wide, way wide. As coming out is Bankett, coming in is McGinley on a 3rd down, 14 from the Ranger 47-yard line. As Berg and Sanded to the near side. McGinley and Jacob Check to the far side. Here comes the blitz. Grayson to pass, and it is caught at the 40-yard line, but that's it. Very short yardage, Matthew McGinley on the catch. Well, he only gets 4 on the play. Or gets back to the 40, got about 7 on the play. But it is 4th down for the Ponies, 4th down and 7 inside Ranger territory. Here comes Mason and the rest of the punting unit. And Mason again will be kicking into the wind. He had a tough time punting in that first half. And back to receive for the Rangers. They're Jack Camino. And the kick again, very short, high in the air. And this time it takes a Pony bounce, but it's out of bounds. He had a lot of backspin on his bounce in that first half. And the net yardage was not good. So the Ponies, after a couple of first downs, the drive stalls that. And it'll be Forest Lake football trailing by 3. Football at the 18-yard line. Clock shows 7:23 to go here in the third quarter. Ponies won handily up at Forest Lake last year. As Connor Hale and the Rangers, their first possession of the second half. Payne comes wide to the near side. Wing back to the far side of Jack Camino. And in motion is Jack Camino, and Sammy coming wide near side on the jet sweep. 20, cuts back 25, and out to the 27-yard line before Eden Steves would bring him down. Also got some help from Austin Murr, but Jack Camino and a pickup out to the 27-yard line. It's going to be about a yard short, second down and 1 inside Ranger territory. And is there going to be a penalty on this? Yeah, the referee has the ball in hand. And, yeah, the flag is way back at about the 15-yard line of the Rangers. Didn't see the flag. Rangers had 3 penalties in that first half. The Ponies had a couple. And they'll mark it off. And it is a holding call. And they will mark it back at the 7-yard line. So half the distance. It'll be first down again. First down from the 7-yard line. First down about 20. And on the handoff, Jack Camino, 1, 2 yards maybe, but that's it. Gets across the 10 before the black shirts. And guess what? Number 32 is there again. Aiden Steves. And a 3-yard pickup. It is second down. And about 17 from the Rangers' 10-yard line. Played 5 minutes of this third quarter. Messenger service from the far sidelines. Bringing in the play to the junior quarterback, Connor Hale. And they go a lot of misdirection. Remy Brisboe is the fullback. He's lined up in the pistol formation, double wing. And on the handoff to Remy, and no, it is Connor Hale going to keep it. 15, 20, 25. And he gets very close to the first down marker. Let's see where his knee touched down. He needed the 28. And he got the 27.5-yard line. They looked down the sidelines and looked over the chain gang, and they say 3rd and inches. 16-yard pickup for Connor Hale out to the Ranger 27.5-yard line. Rangers with 4 first downs in the first half. And we have an officials timeout. And, yep, it is an officials timeout. Out-of-town score. I checked the game on tjsportsonline.net. Mosby and Cretin-Durham Hall, no score. That game is in the second quarter. And Eastridge, Woodbury up on Eastridge, 20-7. Woodbury trying to pull off the upset. They're winning at home. That District 833 rivalry, Woodbury 20 and Eastridge 7. And White Bear Lake, Roseville, no score in from Roseville. And Prior Lake over Hopkins, 14-3. Minnetonka Edina, they're 7-7. Champlain Park up on Andover, 21-0. Nothing in from Centennial. And they took time out to measure. That's how close it was. And the spot was true, and it is third down in inches from the 27-yard line. Again, the Rangers go double wing. The pistol formation with Hale and Brisbane. Giacomino on the sweep near side, gets a block from Brisbane. Across the 30, has the first down and out to the Ranger 33-yard line before Austin Murr. And Peter Hodenfeld bring him down, but another first down. That is the sixth first down of the ball game for Forest Lake. They mark it at their Ranger 34-yard line in a 10-7 ball game. Rangers putting up a heck of a fight here tonight. Good running attack. Passing game is a thing of the past here. Same spread formation. Double wing, Jack Camino in motion. On the give to Brisbane. No, Connor Hale, 35. Connor to the 40 and to the 41-yard line. And again, the read option. Connor Hale, he picks up about 6 in the play before Austin Murr would bring him down. It is second down and a long 3 at the Ranger 41-yard line. And it is Charlie Payne, the messenger service from Jeff Wilson, the head coach, bringing in the play from the far sidelines. And we welcome aboard Ranger fans wherever you might be listening to the broadcast or watching on BAC TV. And this time, trip to the far side, empty backfield for Connor Hale. And we have illegal motion. Somebody moved. Nope, timeout called by Forest Lake. Timeout of the field with 4:38 to go in the quarter, 10-7 Stillwater. We'll have more from the stadium in 30 seconds as this is East Metro Blue Division football on Club 1220 KLVB and on BAC TV channel 15 back in 30.
Support Ponies football by joining the Ponies Touchdown Club, a non-profit booster club whose mission is to improve player safety by purchasing new helmets and equipment, ensure adequate player-coach ratios, and support the overall needs of the program. Join today at poniesfootball.com.
Kenny and Witchy Share Company here tonight. And you're not going to get rid of me very easily. We've got hockey beginning in about a month, as we'll feature the boys and girls hockey teams. And we'll let you know the playoff, the schedule and so on as we go along. Here it is, second down 3 for the Rangers. And it is a fumble picked up by Hale, and he falls on top of it. Or did the Ponies recover it? Guess what? Connor Hale fumbled. Number 32 was there again. Mr. Special Teams, Connor Hale with 2 fumble recoveries and an interception. Connor Hale fumbled the snap. Aiden was there. He falls on top of it at the Ranger 38-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions and 2 fumble recoveries in the last 2 ball games. Stillwater football at the 38-yard line. 4:34 to go here in the third quarter. And the snap to give to Jackson, 33-yard line, straight up the middle. The Rangers fought to bring him down. The tackler was Hunter Nolan. Defensive lineman by trade, and Jackson has from the 38 to the 33-yard line. Second down and 5. Aiden Steves. Well, he had to get nomination for Player of the Week in the entire state. What a defensive effort he's put up. Slot to the far side. Pistol formation. Grayson and Jackson. In motion is Mitch Bankin. And the pass on the flat. Bubble screen. And nothing doing. Stanton is trying to escape a tackler. It's trying to escape 2. Trying to escape 3. No blocking in front of him. The Forest Lake Rangers overwhelmed what blocking there was out there. And a loss of 2 on the play. Back to the 35-yard line. Third down and 7. Now Vansky will come in. Knapp will come out. Pony trying to make it 3 in a row after that tough stretch we had. And they're trying to finish the regular season at 5-3. Grayson under center. Hosh on the give. And Jackson 1 yard, maybe 2. That's it. Joey Jankowski to stop him. Dunley past the 34. That's only 1. 4th down and 6 in Ranger territory. And looks like they're going to go for it. McGinney will come in. Berg will come in. Vansky will come out. And Bankin will come out. So they send in the passing personnel. Grayson Hosh on a 4th down, 6 from the Ranger 34-yard line. That means slot to either side. And out of the pistol formation. Hosh gets the snap. Pass on the flat. It is caught, but it's going to be short by about a yard. McGinley on the catch, but he was stopped short. Good defensive play by Josh Schmitz, defensive back, a senior. And McGinley is stopped about a yard, maybe a half a yard short. And they're looking down the line. Oh, nice favorable spot. It is close. It looked like a full yard short. Now they're going to bring in the chains for the far side of the field. And they pull it tight, and it is short. So the Ponies, after the fumble recovery, they go 3 and out and turn the ball over on downs. It is Forest Lake football with 2:25 to go in the third quarter. It is 10-7 in favor of the Ponies, but the Rangers have it. Their second possession of this second half. And spot of the ball, let's call it the 28-yard line. Again, same formation, double wing. Flanker to the near side, that's Payne. In motion, Jack Yamita. And on the counter, they gave to Brisboe. And going outside wide across the 30. And out to the 33-yard line. Remy Brisboe on the carry and a pickup of 5. Second down and 5. From the Ranger 33-yard line. And I think Pony fans are getting a little bit nervous. This is too close for comfort. We need to put one in the end zone. We want to be back here a week from Friday. And same formation. They don't change much of anything. And Connor Hale, quarterback draw, and the Pony black shirts are there. As Hale gets maybe a yard. Mr. 32 in on the stop again. Aiden Steves. And also got some help for the Ponies from Nathan Novotny, linebacker, senior linebacker. It is third down. And 5 from the 33-yard line. No gain on that last carry. All right in the middle of the field as the Rangers are going from left to right. 1:10 to go in the quarter. And on the give, no DeBrisbane, and no correction is Jack Camino. Good ball fake by Connor Hale on that rigged option. And Jack Camino picks up 3 on the play, but he's going to be stopped short. It is 4th down and less than 2 from the Ranger 37-yard line. And Mitch Jurdy, the tight end, he will come in along with the rest of the punting unit. And Graham Lobsher going back to receive for the Ponies. And quickly up to the line of scrimmage. You almost expected maybe a fake punt here. Ponies stacking up. Mitch Jordy gets the snap, gets the kickoff. Andrew O'Brien with the wind at his back. And it is taken by Lobsher. Drops it, picks it up again. Turns the corner. Flag on the play. That'll be a penalty against the Ponies. A block in the back against Ben Peterson. Now 2 flags on the punt. A block in the back against Peterson. That'll back him up, the Ponies, from about the 25. That'll be half the distance, maybe about to the 13-yard line. No, now they move the flag back upfield, but that's not going to do as much good. It's from the 29. They'll take it back to the 14-yard line. The Ponies with their 3rd possession of this quarter. 17 seconds to go. And the block in the back. And the illegal block against number 17. And this drive will start at the Pony 14-yard line. No, correction, the 10-yard line. Okay. So Stillwater, we need a nice 6-minute drive here over the space of the next quarter or so. And the Ponies bring Kettle up to the line of scrimmage. Slot to the far side, wing back as well. Grayson Hosh out of the shotgun. Grayson hands off and across the 10, 15. Mason Green to the 20. Mason to the 25 and out to the 30 and still on his feet. Mason Green. And the pile keeps moving and he gets to the 35-yard line. Mason Green, a 25-yard pickup off the left side of his offensive line. That is a Pony first down. And our 11th of the ball game out officially 1st and 10 from the Ponies 35. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. And I'm not sure they'll get a play in before the end of the quarter. And the referee look up to the press box and still has signaled. Hasn't signaled it. Oh, wait a minute. Ponies are dropping back. A holding call against the Ponies. 2 penalties in ensuing plays. Holding call against Stillwater. And back to the 10-yard line again. Will be first down and a 1st and 10. After Mason Green had picked up a first down. So that 25-yard pickup goes for naught. And that will be the final play of the quarter. As we've played 3 quarters, Stillwater 10, Forest Lake 7. More from the stadium in 1 minute, as this is Pony Football on Club 1220, KLBB, and on VAC TV Channel 15. Well, the Ponies double their penalty total here in the last couple of minutes. A block in the back and then a holding call, and it's back to our own 10-yard line. First down and 10 for Stillwater. As the Grayson fumbles a snap, but I believe we have a flag on the play. Grayson pulled away without the football, and that'll be another 5-yarder on the motion call. 3 penalties on 3 consecutive plays. It is 1st and 15 from the 5-yard line. We're going in the wrong direction. 10-7 with the final first 3 seconds of this 4th quarter. Matt Sandin brings to the play from the near sidelines, and Ryan Bird comes out. And the Ponies up to the line of scrimmage. They reset the clock back to that 12-minute mark. Ran 3 seconds off there, and they shouldn't have. He now reset. Hosh, the handoff, and getting outside, 10, 15, and Mason out to the 19-yard line. Mason Green on the carry, and brings us within shouting distance. Second down, and a 6 from the 19-yard line. Or second down and 1 from the 19-yard line. We need to get to the 20. That penalty, that play started from the 5-yard line. That's my 8th grade math, huh? Receivers both ways out in the I formation. Grayson under center. Bansky, of course, the fullback, and it is Grayson Hosh on the quarterback keeper. And Grayson still on his feet. The pile keeps moving, and he picks up about 6 on the play to the 25-yard line. And that the Ponies have their 12th first down of the ball game. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Grayson did such a great job rushing the football against White Bear Lake last week. But that's his first carry here tonight. Trying to drive from deep in their own territory. Wing back to the near side, plus the 2 receivers. And then the handoff, Mason Green, 30, 31, 32-yard line. Off the left side of his offensive line, Jamar and Devonta Hatcher leading the way. And a pickup of 7 on the play. Second down and 3 from the Ponies' 32-yard line. Now Knapp will come out of the ball game. Adam Knapp, as they went double tights on that last play. Adam Knapp, the 6'1 junior tight end. On second down, Hosh under center. Give to Green, and stiff arms a man, and limp legs a man too. Limp legs a man. Stepped out of the shoestring tackle, and Mason Green has another first down out to the 39-yard line. That's 7. First and 10 for the Ponies, upcoming the 7th play of this drive. As we try to grind it out, we've got a long ways to go, about 61 yards. But need some insurance here. Rangers have proven to be very stubborn here tonight, playing good defense. Ponies again going from left to right. Standing to the near side, Jacob Check to the far side. Hosh pulls away, gives to the deep back, Green, 40, 45. Mason, another close to a first down near the 48, 49-yard line. And they say his neat touchdown after 9 of the play. It is second down and 1 from the Ponies' 48-yard line. And now Bensky will come out of the ball game. And that means, what do we have? 2 tight ends in there. Yep, Knapp's the tight end. Mitch Bankin is the wing back. And it is Grayson on the handoff to Green. Midfield, Mason at 45 and down to the Ranger 43-yard line. This time off the right side of his offensive line. That's Charlie Meyer and Trenton Atwood. But the Ponies have now 4 first downs in this drive that started at their own 5-yard line. After that penalty, first and 10 inside Ranger territory at the 43-yard line. And this drive has already taken up 3 minutes off the clock. Going back to the third quarter. It's time to go offset, Bensky and Mason Green. And on the give, no, it is Mason. Mason on the handoff across the 40, and then the Rangers push him back. But forward progress will give him 4 down to the 39-yard line. Second down and 6. So Mason Green coming on after being shelled with that shoulder injury for about a month has played very well. Came on in the second quarter. Has been our primary running back for the rest of the ball game. Jackson Dunleap, of course, with that 200-yard rushing game against White Bear Lake. He played much of the first quarter. In motion is Bankin across the formation. And the handoff to Green following. Bankin and 35. Mason to the 30 and down to near the 29-yard line. Mason Green with Mitch Bankin leading him upfield. And stopped on the play by Josh Schmitz from a defensive end spot. But that is another first down. Wait a minute. Hold on, another flag. And the Ponies have been snake bit by the laundry there, the yellow laundry on the field. And that is the fourth penalty of the second half against the Ponies. That'll be a holding call from the 36 to the 46-yard line. It'll be second down all over again, but second down at about 13 from the Rangers' 46-yard line. And the Ponies bring Cottle. And they'll work out of the pistol formation. The tailback is Mason Green. Banking in motion. Grayson gives to Mason off the left side of his offensive line. Across the 40, across the 35. First down and down to the 32-yard line. Mason Green, nice to have him back. Mason Green, the 6'2", 165-pound junior. And he has the 32. We need a 13. We got 14. The Ponies, 15th first down of the ball game inside Ranger territory. Ponies trying to go 95 yards in this drive. Got 32 to go. 10-7 with 7:45 to go. Bankin in motion. Haas the give. Mason right side 30. Lowers that shoulder and gets two more down to the 28, maybe the 27-yard line. And at the bottom of the pile, we've called his name a lot, Max Carlson from his linebacker spot. But Green has the 28-yard line. Second down and about 6 yards to go. Mason looking a little bit tired there. He hasn't played for a while. And he's coming back to the huddle saying, I need a break. He's going to stay in, though, as Grayson Haas calling the play out to his settle. Little indecision. Standing, talking to Grayson. Where do I line up? And now he's flanked to the near side. And we have a timeout called by Stillwater. A lot of indecision on that play. And so the Ponies are the first of 3 timeouts with 6:53 to go. Back in 30 seconds. This is Pony Football on Club 1220 KLBB and on BAC TV Channel 15.
Support Ponies football by joining the Ponies Touchdown Club, a nonprofit booster club whose mission is to improve player safety by purchasing new helmets and equipment, ensure adequate player-coach ratios, and support the overall needs of the program. Join today at poniesfootball.com.
All right, thank you, JP. Creighton-Durham Hall is on the board, 7-0 Moundsview, third quarter. And Eastridge starting to come back. Woodbury 27, Eastridge 17, and that is a third quarter score. Ponies on second down for the 28. Mason Green off the left side of his offensive line. Has the first down, has the 20, has the 15, and down to the 14-yard line. 14-yard pick for Mason Green. And another Pony first down, 1st and 10. In 4 down territory. And unofficially, I've got 12 plays on this drive. And the Ponies have gone 90 yards. Wait a minute, not 90, 85 yards so far on this drive. From their own 5 down to the 15, 80 yards. 80 yards on this drive. Grayson Haas out of the pistol formation. Give to Green again. Mason, 11 yard down to the 11-yard line. Jimmy Thill, defensive back, coming up. Had some help on the play, but Mason Green has 3. Second down and 7 from the Ranger 11-yard line. Ponies had it 1st and 10 at the 10. Got a 5-yard walk-off. Since then, they've gone from their own 5-yard line down to the 11-yard line for the Rangers. And they've used up over 6 minutes off the clock. We like ball control. Move that clock as Hosh. Hand off again. Mason up the middle. 10, maybe 10 yards. Line judge on the near sideline is going to give him maybe the 9.5. As he is stacked up in the middle there by Jack Davis, defensive lineman. Another senior for head coach Jeff Wilson. And it'll bring up third down. And, about 5. 3rd and 5 from just inside the 10, maybe the 9-yard line. Time for Matt Johnson to come on. Let's see if we got to see the stacked eye. Nope. Just one running back. Ryan Bird comes into the ball game. Bansky and Green in the backfield. Hosh under center from the 9-yard line. Hand off Mason, line of scrimmage, and gets back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard or two more down to the 7-yard line. Logan Gilbert coming up from his linebacker spot. They're going to give Mason the 11. Or given the 7, 2-yard pickup, 4th down, and about 2. And now Adam Knapp will come in. Cody Vansky will come out. They'll go double tights. And the Ponies going to go for it on 4th down and 2. The Pony faithful down below us putting up a racket. As Hosh on a pistol formation. Gives to Mason, has the 5, has the 1-yard line. And Mason Green, they say maybe the 1.5-yard line. He hurdled the left side of his offensive line, and that is a Pony first down. I've got there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 first downs on this drive. First and goal from the 2-yard line. And now Fisher, Jacob Check will come out of the ball game. And we'll go double tight ends, Bankin and Knapp. And there's Matt Johnson in the stacked eye. Grayson, another center, give to Mason, right side, Green, touchdown! Mason Green, who did the bulk of the ball carrying on that drive. He put 6 up on the board. It is 16-7 in favor of the Ponies. A 17-play drive, 95 yards. And let's see, 8 minutes. An 8-minute drive. Just what the doctor ordered. Mason Green takes it in. Tanner Collins' PAT is up, and it is through the uprights. Yes. 17-7 your score. Back with the kickoff in 1 minute here on Club 1220 KLBB and online at klbbradio.com.
You can't hide.
8 minutes, 10 seconds on that drive. Our longest drive of the year. 95 yards, 16 plays. Tyler Cullen to kick off. And over and short. And it is taken by Charlie Payne. Again at the 20, 25, 28-yard line. And down on special teams to put the hit on him. Is that Benny Peterson? Is that 17 or 47? That's 47. And let's give credit where credit is due. That is Charlie Richmond, linebacker, junior linebacker. And it is Forest Lake football now down by 10. 17-7 with 3:58 to go. And all three timeouts remaining. But Mason Green, with that drive, the running on that drive probably has gotten to 100 yards on just one drive, including the totals he had in the second quarter. In motion is Jack Gameda. And it is Sammy going wide on the jet sweep across the 30, out to the 33-yard line before Hortonfield will bring him down. And a pickup of 5 on first down, 2nd and 5 from the Ranger 33-yard line. And right now they're going to go no huddle. As time is of the essence for the Rangers. Again, the double wing with the one wide receiver. And it is Hale back to pass. Cotter to throw downfield into double coverage. And it is almost picked off. Double coverage. I think Austin Murr had a shot at it. And he did. Yeah, and he gets up, clapping his hand, and said, yeah, I should have had it. He's already had 2 picks on the season. Ponies have now 10 interceptions. Tommy Brushy has 2. Murr has 2. Peterson has 1. Lomsher has 1. Aiden has 3. And Andrew Weisbrot has 1. From the 34 or 33-yard line, 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 4, excuse me. And on the handoff, Jack Camino, nothing doing. Great pursuit by the Ponies. And the player of the month, Aiden Steves, is there from his linebacker spot. Aiden Steves, if we called his name once, we've called it how many times tonight? And a loss on the play back to the 28-yard line, a loss of 6. 4th down and a 10 from that spot. Yeah, the original line of scrimmage. And the Rangers are going to go for it, down by 10 points and under 3 minutes to go. Connor Hale, empty backfield, back to pass with time, and now he's being flushed out of the pocket and throws it away as he is being pressured by Matt Johnson from his defensive tackle spot. Also some help from Connor Weiss. They're both there. And on the incomplete pass, the ball will go over on downs to the Ponies at the Ranger 28-yard line with 2:38 to go. And that should seal the deal, excuse me. Again, Cretin-Durham Hall 7, Moundsview nothing. And Woodbury 27, Eastridge 17. Both third quarter scores. As Grayson Hodge under center, the offset eye. And on the give to Jackson Dunleap as Mason gets the rest of the night off, and Jackson across the 25 and down to the 24-yard line. 2nd down and 6 for the Ponies. Again, the coaches meeting, they dropped the QRF system for some reason. I like that QRF system, as strength of opposition was a big telling factor in seeding for the sections, but now they're just going by coaches' ballot. And the coaches will meet tomorrow to set the field. Again, we cross over with Section 5, so either Anoka or Centennial could be our opponent on the Friday, the 28th. As Grayson under center, trying to milk that play clock. Hands off. Dunleap. Jackson has 2, maybe 3 more off the left side of his offensive line. They're going to give him the 22-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 4 from that spot. And we have a timeout called. Yes, we do have a timeout on the field. As Dunleap will come out, Mason Green will come back in. So let's step away for 30 seconds. More from the stadium here on Senior Night after this on Club 1220 KLVB and on VAC TV Channel 15. Third and 4 as we come back. Green back into the ball game, gets the handoff, struggles for the sticks, and a first down, maybe short, or did he get it? And I think they got it. Yes, they did. They can move the sticks, and another first down for the Ponies. And unofficially, that is number 18. And 10 of those here in the second half. First down and 10 from the Ranger 17-yard line. By the way, the replay of this ball game can be found on VAC TV Thursday afternoons at 1 o'clock. Ponies on first down. Again, Grayson taking his time with 1:21 to go. Now gets under center. And it gives to Mason. Right side has the 15, has the 13-yard line. Been giving you some of the scores. And don't forget, coming up at 9:30, it's the After the Game Scoreboard Show. And all you need to do is go to my website, tjsportsonline.net. And I've got a link there. It's an hour and a half of interviews and highlights and scores from around the state of Minnesota. Ryan Phelps. And now the Ponies go into the victory formation. Have to run maybe 2 more plays. And Grayson now he kneels it down with 35 seconds to go. Now the After the Game Scoreboard Show from 9:30 to 11. TJSportsOnline.net. No, they do not need to run another play. As Grayson Hodge leading the Ponies off the field. And these 31 seniors here on senior night have come away with the Ponies' 5th win of the year. They go 5-3 and winners of 3 in a row. 17-7 is your final score. We'll be back with the Famous Dave's post-game show in 2 minutes, as this is Winning Pony Football on Club 1220 KLBB and online at klbbradio.com. Back in 2 minutes.
Support Ponies football by joining the Ponies Touchdown Club, a nonprofit booster club whose mission is to improve player safety by purchasing new helmets and equipment, ensure adequate player-coach ratios, and support the overall needs of the program. Join today at poniesfootball.com.
What'd you do at recess today? Kickball. Are you going to the party tonight?
Yeah, there's gonna be lots of beer and vodka.
Yeah, I just paid Josh $20 for weed. We're gonna get so high.
Oh, do you think Josh gave us some more alcohol? I want to get totally wasted.
Yeah, maybe, but my sister has a fake ID. Maybe she could get it for us.
I wish my brother was that cool. My brother only buys me cigarettes.
Well, we better get to class.
See you at the party.
All right, cool.
And welcome back to the Famous Dave's post-game show as the Ponies win here on senior night, 17-7 over the Forest Lake Rangers. Ponies scored the first 10 points to the ballgame in the first quarter. 30-yard field goal from Tyler Cullen. And the next possession, the Ponies go in from the short field, and it was Grayson Hodge hitting Matthew McGinley with a beautiful catch in the corner of the end zone, and it was 10-0. And then the Rangers came back and scored on their next possession as Sam Giacomino took it in from short yardage. Point after good, it was 10-7. That's the way it stayed until halftime. Then in the third quarter of the second half, the Ponies got the opening kickoff and got a couple of first downs, but stalled out and had to punt it away from their own 40-yard line. Forest Lake then started deep in their own territory at the 18-yard line, and Connor Hale fumbled the ball, and Aiden Steves recovered it for a second fumble recovery on the ball game. As the Ponies had the short field, but they went 3 and out, turned the ball over on downs. And Forest Lake got the ball once again late in the third quarter. the 2:25 mark, but they had punted away. And then with 17 seconds to go in the third quarter, the Ponies started a drive after a penalty at the 5-yard line. They went 95 yards in 16 plays, 8 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock. It was Mason Green left, Mason Green right, Mason Green up the middle, and Mason Green taking it in from 2 yards out to give the Ponies a 16-7 lead. TC put it through the uprights, and there's your final 17-7. As fourth leg will finish the season at 1-7. Your Ponies will go 5-3 as they get ready for the first round of the playoffs. Again, a week from Friday, October 28th, and yet to be decided who they will play and where they will play with that looming upset of Woodbury over Eastridge. That could hurt our chances of hosting a game. And so, in fact, we'll take a look at those scores, what we have, and we'll do that after this final timeout on your Devoni's post-game show. Famous Days post-game show. I apologize. Your Famous Days post-game show. We'll be back with the out-of-town scoreboard and run the credits right now. This on Club 1220 and on VAC TV Channel 15.
Support Ponies football by joining the Ponies Touchdown Club, a non-profit booster club whose mission is to improve player safety by purchasing new helmets and equipment, ensure adequate player-coach ratios, and support the overall needs of the program. Join today at poniesfootball.com.
One more rep, one more set, one more mile. That is what it takes to get the edge. Winning is what happens when deep down inside you got tired of losing. Winning is what happens when your desire to win is greater than your fear of failure. Winning is what happens when your why is bigger than your opponent's why. When your hunger is greater, when your soul says, no, it won't take second anymore. No longer will I settle. I deserve first. First is mine, and I will take what is mine. Win at all costs. Sometimes it's gonna hurt. Sometimes it might even seem impossible. But remember, it's only impossible if you give up. If you stay in the game, hang in there, give yourself a shot. It is possible. Make sure your opponent knows you are ready for war. Look him in the eyes and make sure he knows he won't stop you. Look him in the eyes and you will see his fear because he knows he's not ready for you, not today. This is your time. Refuse to give up. Never settle and win at all costs.
And our Famous Dave's post-game show continues with the out-of-town scoreboard. First of all, the East Metro Blue Division scores, and neither score is in the Ponies' favor. It is Mounds View 7, Cretin-Durham Hall 7. That is a third quarter score over at O'Shaughnessy. And it is now Woodbury 41, Eastridge 17. And Woodbury, of course, has already beaten the Ponies earlier this year, 18-0. And so a Woodbury win over Eastridge and a Moundsview upset over Cretin-Durham Hall, and we could be on the road on the 28th of October. And again, the coaches will meet tomorrow to decide the seedings in the playoffs. Again, we cross over with Section 5. We'll play either Anoka or Centennial possibly. And I don't have a score, Anoka and Centennial. No, I don't have a score in. Champlin Park leading Andover 35-8. And it is Minnetonka beating Edina 21-10. A final Prior Lake 21, Hopkins 3. Lakeville North and Rosemont, top two teams there in the South Suburban, 7-7. And it is Blaine 21, Osseo, nothing. And again, Wayzata losing to Eden Prairie 41-0. Woodbury 41, Eastridge 17. And it is Maple Grove leading Shakopee 48-17. Again, Mounds View and Cretin-Durham Hall tied at 7 apiece over at O'Shaughnessy. Time to run the credits, first of all, to Angie back in Master Control, to Jordan Simpkins and Brett and Anders, the crew from VAC TV, Channel 15. Thank you for your help as we broadcast here tonight. Don't forget the replay of this football game can be seen tomorrow afternoon, and that'll begin at 1 o'clock. So again, keep checking the newspapers and check the website, and this is exactly where the Ponies will be on the 20th. First of all, before we go off, we want to mention congratulations to the Stillwater boys soccer team, ranked number 1 in the state, and they'll be the number 1 seed in the state tournament. They will open up play next week, and we don't know their opponent yet. It'll be one of the random teams, one of the bottom 3 teams at state, and possibly Park Cottage Grove could be the site on Tuesday. And also next week, best of luck to the Stillwater Pony volleyball team. They have a regular season match on Monday. Then they begin section play on Tuesday. Actually, they probably will get a bye in the first round. They'll be one of the top seeds in the section, maybe top 3. And they could be a dark horse in that section. Good luck to Bob Fisher and the volleyball crew as well. And with that, we'll wrap things up here on senior night here at the stadium. 17-7 is your final. I'm Tom Wichin. Good night, everybody. We'll talk again down the road.